Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to Alien Protocols. So this is a little bit about psionics and a little bit about how the universe works. This is a piece of plastic with a napkin on the inside of it. There was a plastic spoon in here. This can also work with a pack of cigarettes in the cellophane. And how it basically works is this. Each one of these plastic and the napkin is an insulator. And if you rub two insulators together, they build up static electricity. And this is really, static is the very first level of starting in the most basic way with psionics. Once you learn to manipulate static electricity a little bit, you can move more easily into magnetism. And then from there, you can work more easily into affecting machines and so forth. So if you take the wrapper off of a pack of cigarettes, what happens is the two insulators rub against each other and they create an extra little bit of static electricity. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to pull it out. And as you can see, there's a little bit of static electricity that's stuck to my hand. And this is also the case with, and now the fabric here also has an electrical charge, so it can take the charge from the plastic. And it drains slowly over time. But what you can do is you can put the fabric back inside, the napkin back inside the plastic. Here, I'll do it. And you can do the same thing with a pack of cigarettes. And rub them together again and recharge it. So, as long as there's several contact points, you can, kind of move it back and forth a little bit, and then there you go, and you can recharge it. And what you can do with things like this is the first level is just getting used to it. Getting used to the feeling of having the static connected to you. And then later on, you can learn how to manipulate it, how to shut off the charge and make it drop away from your hand, how to repel, how to attract. And so that's just the basic start of it, of psionics. It's an easy way to kind of transition from nothing. It's kind of like, in another analogy would be if you're learning music, how to hit certain notes. You learn how to do a couple of notes first, and then you can get into the more complex songs later. So once again, you can rub it, same thing. There's like several contact points, pull it out, and it has the nice charge there. Then you can lose the charge and make it drop away. And that's something you can pick up over time. But this is also an analogy about life. Being an empath is great. It's kind of like a tuning fork being able to connect with other tuning forks and resonate with them and affect them and have an understanding of others. But in life, you can't always be an empath. Sometimes you have to take care of yourself. Sometimes you have to insulate yourself and be insulated. Like each one of these are insulators in their own way. And being insulated is fine in life. Being separated is fine, it's good. And even two insulators can come together and meet. And when they come together and kind of share their insulated experiences and their insulatedness, and they can separate and have a charge, a little bit of energy, like we all can from each other. But if you're alone too long, you lose the charge. And this is, how the universe works. The universe loves analogies at different sizes and scales. You'll find swirls from the smallest structures to the largest structures in the universe, like galaxies and so forth. But also, this is an analogy about life as well, too, where you can be insulated from others, but when you connect with others and you share, you become that tuning fork and you empathize and you resonate. You are both building wonderful bit of energy from each other. But then when you separate, you even have some energy that you can take with you for a while. But if you're alone too long, you lose your charge. So just a little analogy and also a first step in psionics and I thought it was a nice little way to share several different premises with you guys at once. I love you. Much love.